What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Rio Reacts and possibly my other YouTube channel, Rio's Reactions. So today's reaction is a subscriber request. Shout out to Day Trippin' for this request. And before I go any further, let me just say welcome back to Rio's Soul on Sundays, baby. So today's reaction is a combination of rock slash folk and hip hop. Y'all know how I like to make the comparisons and show how hip hop kept the previous generations or other genres of music alive in the 90s, 80s, 90s, etc. And this is another one of those instances. So we got Tom Scott with the California Dreamers, and this song is called Today. And then for the hip hop side, we're gonna have Pete Rock and CL Smooth, TROY, aka They Reminisce Over You. I'm gonna say this about the Pete Rock and CL Smooth song. If you had to have a top five hip hop songs of all time, or hip hop anthems, I'm gonna go past songs. Hip hop anthems of all time, you know, because of its crossover appeal, Hip Hop Hooray is gonna get the most votes. Like it's just what it is. They're gonna get the most votes with Hip Hop Hooray. But when it comes to the real hip hop community, it's gonna be Troy. It's gonna be Reminisce. In fact, we don't even call it Troy. I didn't even know that people called it Troy until like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Reminisce. And that's all you gotta say. You ain't gotta say who it's from. Nothing. No backstory. All you gotta say is Reminisce. If you around some hip hop heads, everybody know what the fuck you talking about. So to me, this is probably one of the most I don't even know how to describe it, son. Like, it's emotionally moving to me every time I hear this goddamn song. So without further ado, let's start it off with that boy Tom Scott and the California Dreamers with Today. Alright, man. So I chose to use this video because I'm loving the album covers. The album artwork is just straight up dope, and it goes with the theme of my hat. Actually, once I saw this artwork, I decided to wear this hat. I'm not gonna front, cause y'all know I usually had a Soul on Sundays hat on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let's get to it. Wow. Hold on. What year did this come out, man? So I'm looking at this right here. He has this caution radioactive area. So after World War II, you know, we was in a Cold War with the Soviet Union and everything. It was really a fucking nuclear arms race, is what it was. And they were bombing. They were doing nuclear tests all over the world and all over the United States, especially out west. Like if you look at Nevada and places like that, like they actually have a fucking bomb map online where you can go and see how many fucking bombs they detonated. And it's just interesting that he would have that as part of his fucking album artwork, yo. I mean, I'm sure that didn't go over too well. And I'm surprised that the label let him do it. So it looks like this is on Impulse Records, which is a part of ABC. Wow. I don't know how he got away with this, but this was the hippie age, yo. And the hippie age is basically just anti-government, you know what I mean? Anti-establishment. They were young, free-thinking motherfuckers, and they wouldn't down with the bullshit. And even though this dude is dressed like a square, I'm sure he was a hippie as well. But anyway, man, I did not expect to see that fucking radioactive area sign. The honeysuckle breeze. Woo! Oh my God. Man, yo, this song gave me chills because I can hear fucking Reminisce.
I reminisce, I reminisce. Yeah. I reminisce for a spell, or shall I say think back 22 years ago to keep it on track. The birth of a child on the 8th of October. A toast, but my granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes, now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. So Pete Rock hit me, enough respect due. When they reminisce over you. Listen, listen, just listen.
All right.
To the funky song as I rock on, and that's word is born. I'm not playing, everybody just coolin'. This song we dedicate to the one and only. Never be another, he was my brother. Trouble T. Roy.
You know what I'm saying? When them horns kick in, whew. He just said he was so full of love that he can burst apart and start to cry. Let me hear that whole verse again. You're right. I've never heard this whole song before. So after the horns with the real high pitch, after that, I don't know none of it. Because Pete Rock used that in his sample for Reminisce as well. So I'm just going to take it back to that point, and then from that point on, I ain't never heard it. Right there. Okay, from here on out, never heard it before. this boy Tom is going crazy on that saxophone, son. Damn. Alright, man. So, yo, that was Tom Scott with the California Dreamers, and the name of that song was Today. Man, that boy Tom Scott was going crazy on the sax, yo. Shout out to Tom Scott, man. Wow. I would like to know what the impact of this song was um, on the public. Like, was it well received? Was this a hit? Where did it go on the charts? Did it get radio play? I would like to know that information. So it looks like this song came out in 1967. So yeah, man, that was the heart of the damn. What you want to call that? God, the anti-war demonstrations. Like if you look at shit about 1968, it was all about anti-war. They had the big protests in Washington D.C. I think that was the same year that the kids got killed at Kent State by the National Guard. Shit was popping off everywhere. Martin Luther King got killed in '68. I think Bobby Kennedy may have got killed in '68. So it was real turbulent times for the United States of America, you know what I mean? So I know that song had an impact culturally. But I man, so that song was made in 1967, and then we have Pete Rock and CL Smooth with They Reminisce Over You, aka Troy.